Welcome to the funny little discussion video. Nintendo sure did hit us with a left field. They sh- they sure love doing. They sure love like it's like surprise sex almost.
A left field. This is like out of the
This is like
it's like out of the
knocking it out
ballpark,
of the
my
yeah
guy.
like out of the ballpark,
Yeah,
and then like you wait like 10 minutes and the
just
ball just gets
dropping.
thrown back at you. But not from like where it got shot, but like the clouds parting and then it dropping like
Yeah,
God threw it at you. Cause
just stealth dropping a 50-minute direct. There's gonna be like, hey
it's
guys,
it's like
tomorrow
Hiroshima.
we're gonna have a direct.
That's
Oh,
how much of a surprise it was. That's like how big
yeah,
of a surprise it was.
that's
It
a
was
way to think about it.
that big. It's big. It's really fucking big.
Yeah, it's big. We can expect some stuff to happen.
It's gonna be 50 minutes long. That's huge. All right, let's be honest. That is
We already know there's going to be a Smash reveal
now. What do we think though?
for the Smash reveal. Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, there was that one leak, I think it was on Twitter where this guy put up a bunch of stuff and the first three choices were right. I don't remember the other two,
I
but the
don't.
fact that he got like three of them right, that's pretty insane.
Let's name the ones that won't be in there. Who are some obvious choices that won't be in there? I know Gino got deconfirmed. Sora, definitely a big no-no right now, considering we just got Sephiroth.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna see another Square character, although it would be nice, but
We better
it's
not.
Square.
I don't. I don't want. I don't want Sora. All right, Sora just seems really useless.
uh, this is a little out of left field. This is a little out of left field, but
Rex and
we
Pyra.
did get we. I would love that so much.
I mean, it's so we've been
Uh,
both of us. We both know we've been asking for it for God knows
for
like
such a long time.
ever since we first played the game.
Yeah. Uh, I think maybe, just maybe, m- and this is really weird because I just thought about this. One of the Mii fighters that was added was a Bethesda character, which means they're actively working with Bethesda.
Yeah,
Uh,
well, because they're working with Microsoft, right? And like, who was bought out by
yeah,
Microsoft? Bethesda, right? Bethesda was bought out by
yeah,
Microsoft.
Bethesda is owned by Microsoft now.
Yeah, so
So that raises the question: would it be feasible, for us to get a Bethesda rep now, or would that count as or would that count, or would that be counted as another Microsoft
I
rep?
feel it could be counted as another Microsoft rep.
Ooh, that kind of sucks.
Yeah,
I,
I don't know. Doom guy seems extremely unlikely, just because it's
I mean,
fucking Doom
Dovahkiin
guy.
though.
Dovahkiin
The
would be
Dovahkiin.
awesome.
Yeah,
They'd probably
it's fuck.
they don't even
Just
have
yell at
like a
people.
yeah. That's his final smash. Scrota! No, that'd be awesome though if like, cause Skyrim's just huge. Skyrim is
The
just
Skyrim, because Smash is supposed to be like games. It's supposed to like celebrate gaming as a whole, right?
mm-hmm.
And like you can't talk about gaming without Skyrim coming up. Like it's just not gonna happen.
There's
Like
gonna be
Skyrim is
that
going to come
asshole.
up.
It's like, hey guys, have you heard of Skyrim? It's like, yes, Jerry.
It's
We
been on
have.
every platform for like the past 4 generations.
Yeah.
We know what it is.
Well, who hasn't? Sega hasn't been in the Fighters Pass yet. Sega 2 in the Fighters Pass 2, I mean, because they had Atlas's rep with Persona
We
Man.
could get maybe with how popular Yakuza's gotten the past year, so we might be able to we might get the Yakuza character.
That'd be
That'd be kind of
nice.
cool. That'd be
But
kind of cool.
if they're gonna go
They
with any Sega character, it's got to be a Sonic rep. Let's be honest.
That's true.
Like
Uh,
everybody, like Eggman was trending on Twitter when this got announced.
really?
Yeah, everyone. Well, because like ever since Sephiroth got announced, everyone's been clamoring for Eggman. First of all, I think it's mainly just due to how fucking horrible Sonic's got it in Smash. I mean, his moveset is garbage, and it's just one character since Brawl. Like Street Fighter has more characters than Sonic. Capcom has a fuck ton of characters actually. Um, But Sega doesn't have that much, and I don't know if it's because they were rivals. I don't know if it's like because Sakurai doesn't like Sonic or what. But I feel like Eggman is very plausible. Rex and Pyra, definitely very plausible.
Man, if it's
Um,
Rex and Pyra,
uh,
I'm
there's
going to
no
die.
like I will
Uh,
die. Yeah,
come on, Sakura, you said you wanted them in the game.
just
Put
do
them in
it.
the game. Like they gave you a second DLC pass. Just do it.
Yeah.
Like
He's
I
probably
don't
gonna
think anyone's
reveal
gonna
we're
be
doing one more Fighters Pass, guys, and the
mad.
first reveal is fucking those guys.
Rex and
Who
Pyra,
else
yeah,
would be
let's
good?
go.
I know
Who
Eggman,
else we
Rex, and
good?
Pyra. They feel like the most viable options. I don't talk to people who want Sora in the game. Crash Bandicoot seems pretty likely since
What
I don't
would
know
Crash do though? Isn't like his only ability like fucking
spin,
jumping on enemies and
spin.
spinning?
Yeah,
Spin different speeds of spin.
I feel like out of all the characters, there's a lot of people on edge for Crash. Considering that his game is coming to Switch, like what March 12th, I believe,
I thought it was
March
out.
9th. Well, no, it's coming to the Switch, and like
Okay,
it's simultaneously releasing on like Switch and the new Xbox and PlayStation.
well, that's something.
Yeah,
That's
for
going
like
pretty
next
strong.
gen shit. So I feel like I don't want Crash, man. I don't like Crash.
I
I find Crash
I don't really
very loud and
see
annoying.
I don't see the point to have Crash. I mean, we got isn't aren't I'm not gonna say they're the same game because someone would get mad at that, but isn't Crash and Banjo-Kazooie basically like the same style of game, like same
Mm-mm.
genre?
No,
No? I
no.
thought they're both platform.
I have the Crash games. I have like the Crash remakes. I didn't like them. They're very linear levels actually. They're more akin to like not Sonic because Sonic's a momentum platformer, but like Mario, just with the furry
Okay, okay.
mascot.
Just with
Ukulele
the
is more
furry.
Banjo Kazooie because Banjo Kazooie is more it's more Mario 64 than anything. Collectathon, Donkey Kong 64.
Ah, alright, 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 alright. Sorry, I'm not very well versed in
Well, have fun
those
dealing.
type of
You're gonna
games.
have to answer to Twitter on that one.
I know.
Twitter's going to
You're gonna be canceled on
crucify you.
Twitter. One thing I'm really looking forward to is on top of the Smash reveal, you know, we got a Zelda 2, Breath of the Wild 2. We got
It's way too long.
something has to be done.
It's
It
been way
has to
too
be done. That's
long.
all I can say.
It's been too long.
That's all I can say. Honestly, it's been too long. Like, what's going on with it? At least like a update, please.
Oh yeah, I feel like we're gonna get at least an update because it
They'll be
feels
like,
over a year and a
hello.
half. It feels way too long since we've had a Zelda or
Man,
not a like
okay.
a
So what else? What else could be coming to Switch?
Mario. I feel like a new Mario
Mario.
game is gonna be announced. That isn't a
Ooh.
port because they've ported like everything. They've like
Yeah.
everything Mario they've fucking ported. So I feel like a brand new whether I'd be fine with 2D. I don't know why. Well, I do know why actually. I get why people don't like the new Super Mario Bros. Series. They say it feels like really repetitive, even though like all the games feel the same, which I
Yeah.
kind of agree. But like they're still new enough to be fun. Like all the level design, they're all like brand new levels and shit. They all do enough to like differentiate themselves from each other. And I like the new Super games. I think they're fun. I just think
One
Mario's
thing.
fun.
One more thing I like to mention is considering the 31st or 30th
35th.
30th anniversary of Fire Emblem still going on, I
Oh,
think we
30th.
might see another translation come out
Oh,
just as like a small announcement.
yeah.
It's
Oh,
happening because
yeah.
they didn't really do anything. They just released a translation and they did some stuff in the gotcha game and that was it. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
well there has to be something else there.
Gatekeeper's gonna get his own game.
Yeah.
Calling it. I'm calling it. If Gatekeeper has his own anything, Like, if Gatekeeper gets mentioned at all, I'm fucking. I gotta do something. I gotta, like,
Uh,
delete my Twitter or something like that. Actually, no, I'd do that anyway.
Gatekeeper should be in Warriors too, if that's what they
Oh,
announce.
Gatekeeper is like a Warriors DLC. That'd be
Uh,
awesome. I think, here's something I haven't heard anyone talk about. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity DLC. I think that could be. I feel like
that
that
could
could be
be a thing.
something. Because there
Uh,
isn't Day 1 DLC, which is good. Which is really good. I don't think Breath of the Wild had Day 1 DLC, or like you could buy the Season Pass Day 1. Maybe there was.
people
I can't remember.
people are also are clamoring for a new Pokemon game
Yeah,
renewal.
I was quite literally just about to mention that Diamond and Pearl
Uh,
remakes.
I'm not so sure. I don't like that idea.
Really?
I mean,
The
I
Diamond and
really
Pearl
don't.
remakes?
I like the idea of it being remade, but I don't like the idea of it being announced quite yet.
Why
But we
not?
know it's going to happen
It has
because
to
they have to
happen.
follow a yearly schedule.
Well, new Pokemon Snap is coming out in
Is it? I
April.
thought it was already out
No, in April.
in April. Okay.
hmm
Hopefully it. Okay. I just want Pokemon to be. I just want Game Freak to sit down for a moment, right, and be like, we're
Or
gonna take our time and make a game.
or just sell the rights to Bandai because Bandai they just love to make good Pokemon games. I'm not even gonna lie. They sure love to take a fat shit
Ah,
all over Game Freak and tell them to fucking suck their dick. Because man,
no. Whoops, guys. We made another good Pokemon game.
it
We're
makes
sorry.
it puts Game Freak to shame though. New Pokemon Snap looks gorgeous. Looks absolutely fucking gorgeous, man.
Game Freak
It's
doesn't really have any excuse.
oh no, Genshin Impact, a free-to-play game, looks better than a AAA $60 game. It
Yeah,
just
it's really something to behold.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like because everyone says they should go back to 2D, but I don't know. I feel like if they actually did go back to 2D though, like everyone would be pissed because they're like, "What the fuck are you doing? 3D is the new way to go. Your graphics look like shit," or something stupid like that. Even though everybody
I
wants everybody wants 2D.
see the only reason. Okay, I prefer the 2D over the 3D,
Mhm.
and that's because well, it looks better,
It
and
just
they haven't.
looks
They
much
didn't. They didn't.
nicer.
They didn't fuck up the 2D
Yeah.
games. Like they did the 3D games.
Mhm.
That's all I can say. But I would, and I think it'd be easier to. They wouldn't like spend time on models, like 3D renders. They just have to hire artists and go from there, which would make things cheaper overall.
Yeah.
And I don't think cheapness. I don't think money is the real issue here. I think it's just the
Oh yeah, no.
workers are lazy. I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to say the workers lazy. I'm sure the workers are good, but they're not being given
The game feels lazy.
good stuff. Yeah,
So it's understandable where you're coming. The game just feels so unpolished. I don't have the DLC, but I heard the Crown Tundra is actually really good. Like it was
yeah.
like really open, pretty open world, and I heard people think that that was really good. So, who knows, you know? Maybe they are. Maybe it's just a matter of. I don't know. Maybe it's just a matter of getting used to it because they've never done like a traditional console experience. They've always exclusively done handheld. Maybe they just. I don't know, but even
Couldn't get
then,
it done in time.
yeah, maybe that and just little experience with 3D
Uh,
animation and how it works. But even then, it's still not
no,
an
they had like three
excuse.
games in 3D, right? They had like X and Y,
Well,
Sun and
like,
Moon,
what
and
I
then
mean is like
Omega Ruby Alpha
console,
Sapphire. Okay, yeah.
because like
Uh,
they've never done a big console experience, and I think it's it's that lack of good direction, and they don't
I
really know
think
what
that
they want
mostly
to
comes
do.
from. I think that mostly comes from Masuda. I
hmm
hate Masuda so much.
yeah.
Okay, I don't want to say I hate him because that sounds rude. I just he wants the games to be s- like fucking baby
Garbage.
easy, like
Yeah,
a literal toddler could pick it up. Like, okay, well, yeah,
cause like,
that's fine and all, but
hmm
the old games were not like they were difficult at times. Like if
hmm
you they were, but
they
they
were
weren't
a game that
like
everyone could play and pick up.
yeah, like even young children who didn't know how to read could still play Pokemon and like it do
Me,
reasonably well.
yeah, yeah, cause I remember just actually no, I'm not gonna tell that story. That's a weird story. All I'm gonna say is yeah,
Oh,
it was Pokemon doesn't have to be baby. They just hold your hand, and I don't know, the lack of plot in the game also hindered it quite a lot. I don't get
oh,
why they did
the
that.
they were like, well, guys, the story's gonna be pretty good. The gym leaders are playing a bigger part of the story, and then it's like, okay, well, maybe it's good, and then it's not.
No, it was not good at all.
It's just not.
I wish it was though, cuz like,
Man.
well, the story picked up in the end game, but even then it still wasn't good.
Yeah, I picked up in the end game, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like they just kind of hit all the story beats for Pokemon. Like they didn't do anything extra. Like they didn't try to do anything extra
When they
like
could
they do
have.
with Diamond and Pearl and um Diamond and Pearl, Black and White,
Hmm
Sinnoh, Unova, and parts of Alola, I believe. They just kind of hit like they were like, okay, we're gonna make a Pokemon story, and then they looked at Gen 1 and went, okay, here's the story beats we have to have. We have to have a rival. We have to have an evil team. We have to have they
Even
basically just
then,
went
the
through the
rival
motions.
just isn't a rival.
I just feel really bad for Hop. I do. I
Hop,
really,
no,
really do.
okay, I'll agree. Hop was actually pretty good. I liked Hop. He
I like
wasn't.
Hop as a character.
I feel like it's more like you are the rival in these later games rather than
The
he
others
is.
are the rival
Yeah,
because you're just kind of an asshole. You're just like you just shit on everyone's
yeah.
dreams, and you're like, okay.
It's still good. I mean, I liked Hop quite a bit actually. I'm not even gonna lie.
I adore Hop. Hop is probably one of like the only modern. By modern, I mean like 3D Pokemon. Like the only modern protagonist or like rival I enjoy,
Yeah.
and that's just
Um,
because he just wants to be happy.
I
Like,
feel like there's gonna be
and you
another
shit
Let's
on his
Go game
dreams.
because now we're getting off topic. So I'm steer us back a little bit. I feel like there's gonna be another Let's Go.
Another Let's Go game? That'd be pretty interesting.
I don't
I think
want a
there's like a
Let's Go game, but it feels. I don't know. It's sold a lot. It's
I
sold.
don't want a Let's Go game for the sole purpose of that distracts Game Freak from
Yeah. For the sole
normal
purpose
Pokemon.
of it's a fucking Let's Go game.
Yeah.
I
If
don't
it was
know.
like a proper remake, I'd be all over that, but I'm
Oh
not a
yeah.
big fan of the Let's Go game. I feel like, I mean, it's made to be crowded towards the more, what is it, casual audience, right?
Mm-hmm. God. All right, yeah.
But I wouldn't even say it does that well. It was trying to piggyback off of the success of Pokemon Go, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which
It's
launched like 2016,
yep.
2015,
And
right?
then it died, and then it came back.
And then it, uh,
Yeah. And they're like, hey guys, we're back with. Well, apparently it's pretty good now, but I don't know. I don't see the appeal in it. I don't see the
I could
appeal.
see the appeal if like it had like traditional
Mm-hmm.
battle systems and stuff, but it
Oh yeah, because you can't
doesn't.
even battle Pokemon in that game, right?
No, no, you can't. In Let's Go or
And Let's
um
Go.
in Let's Go,
Yeah.
you battle enemy
Yeah, you
trainers, and
battle
there's a
enemy
lot less
trainers,
of
but
them.
like wild battles
Yeah,
suck hard.
you don't battle wild Pokemon, which is such like an annoying feature to take out. Like it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
if you already have the battle system in place because you have to battle like I said, trainers and then gym leaders and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why not just leave that in? Because I don't think that would take away from the Let's Go mechanic of throwing and catching the Pokeball.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. It's I don't know. I feel like it has potential, just not executed well. I feel like did I already say I feel like there's gonna be a new Mario game?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm thinking there might be a 2D game though. What else could there be?
I'd like to point out something Nintendo said, or like it's in the message for the direct.
All right.
I believe they said directly that that they made a weird comment. They phrased it weirdly. Pull this up. It caught
Sakurai.
me off guard.
I feel like Sakurai made a weird comment because he said "ho ho" twice, and I think
Oh,
that's what a lot of people are leading to think it's Eggman. Because he's like "ho ho" if there is any information on Smash Bros. So it either could be him pointing out no Smash, or him pointing out, making like a hint to a new character or something. And that's why a lot of people think it's Eggman because like Eggman goes "ho ho" or Santa, either or.
well, it says there's going to be Smash because it
Mm-hmm.
says directly roughly 15 minutes of information on games focused like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But there was something else. Maybe they only did it on their Twitter or on their YouTube account. But it had this very odd wording where it was like, we're focusing on old and new games.
Hmm.
And that caught me off guard. I don't know what to think about that.
I don't think. I don't know. I feel like there's gonna be a new Mario Kart.
Yeah,
Which,
we're overdue for a Mario Kart. Like,
well, we've had two Mario Karts. We've had Tour and the weird home racing one, which is,
should you count Tour? Tour is a gacha game.
well, Tour is a spin-off, and the home one is weird, and it's $100 that I'm not willing to spend racing around my home. It's it's only it's it feels specifically made for children. That's it.
It's like one of those like Nintendo gimmick things.
Yeah, it's
To
like
make more
them
money.
trying to be new, kind of like Ring Fit Adventure, and kind of like Ring Fit Adventure, yeah. And Labo, that's what I meant to say, Labo. Could there be a new Labo? That's making me think now. Could there be? Could there be
Would there be a
Labo?
new Labo? Do you know how well Labo sold?
I don't think it sold that well. um, but I don't think it's a matter of selling well. I
I don't
feel
see.
because they sold Labo VR, which should have sold like fucking hotcakes, but they didn't do anything for it.
Well, they did Breath of the Wild, but they didn't like do
That
Breath of the Wild.
yeah, they
It's literally just
that's
Breath of the
it.
Wild, but
It's just Breath of the
it's
Wild,
like
but with
same
an
game.
yeah, but with a
Like I
new camera angle or
yeah,
VR.
I think they should have. I think they should have put you. It would have been kind of weird, but I think even if it's just like a tech demo or a setting, they should have put you in a Link's POV. I think that
Yeah,
would have been
yeah,
very cool, and you could see Hyrule up very close.
yeah.
That would be
That would have
amazing.
been like the big seller. But even then, they only had like Mario Odyssey for it, which didn't even do anything. It was just like a couple mini games. But like the Labo VR specifically just had no. I feel like it had a lot of potential, but what definitely killed it is that it had zero support across any platform.
Okay, so the biggest article or the best article I'm finding right now is uh it was written in 2018, I think. And it says 1.39 Nintendo Labo kits since April launch. I don't know if you should call that a success or not.
I don't know. I wouldn't consider Labo a success, to be honest, because like nobody talked about it a week after release. So I
They were like,
wouldn't.
"Oh wow, look at
Yeah,
that. That's
because
cool." Okay.
people are still playing Breath of the Wild to this very day, and people are playing Mario Odyssey. All the actually, I don't get why Twitter hates Mario Odyssey. It's a beautiful game, but like, um, a lot of the Nintendo games released for the Switch are just still being talked about and played 3 4 years after their release, except for Labo. Like Labo came out relatively early, actually, like in 2018. And
Yeah.
even in like in their pre-announcement, they're like, "Hey, it's something kind of geared towards children." And so I feel like
Yeah, they
that's
were.
what got a lot of people skeptical. But
I
that's
think that's probably it. Also, you're basically paying like, well, you're
it
paying
was
a
like
lot of money
70 bucks for the beginner set.
cardboard.
Yeah, I don't. People were like, I remember way back when it first was announced and launched. They're like, yeah, it's kind of weird that they want us to pay so much money for cardboard. It's like, well, I don't know. I feel like it should have been a whole unique set,
Experience? Yeah.
a whole unique experience and set. But I feel like if the VR was released as its own thing, like the VR wasn't specifically cardboard that you could easily rip and break, if that makes any sense.
That should have been.
I feel like, I don't know. It kind of feels like the VR was almost a test run for how VR could go, and like, I don't know, because I don't feel like the Labo is the end of the VR for the Switch. So I feel like they could reveal something or other related to it.
That's true. That's kind of what I was about. That's kind of where I was going.
Cause
That's kind
like,
of what I was thinking.
cause like the Switch has a lot of potential for VR, and I heard a lot of people complaining about like how the Switch couldn't handle super big games or something like that, which I think is stupid.
I mean,
Because like I have the
it
PlayStation
kind,
VR and the resolution isn't great.
it could handle VR, but they might have to do it in a smaller scale. They couldn't like release a game like Half-Life Alyx.
Oh god, no. Not even the PlayStation could do that.
uh, okay. The next thing I want to talk about. Will we be getting Persona news or anything from Atlas tomorrow?
Okay, Twitter user.
Okay,
Um
hey, I was actually gonna gear this more towards news on Shin Megami Tensei 5,
oh yeah,
but
there's probably gonna be news about Shin Megami Tensei 5. But of
oh
course that
man,
doesn't exist because
there's
there's
only Persona,
there's only Persona.
and there's only Persona 5.
No, no. Persona 4 Golden on the PC? Joker's girlfriend. Nah.
Oh man,
No, but I don't know. Yeah, I hadn't even thought about that. Shin Megami Tensei 5 could. Okay, I'm very interested in the game, but I know nothing about it. All I know to go off on is
uh,
from Persona, which makes me sound like a total fucking normie. But like,
the games are harder than Persona. I'll say that much. They're harder than Persona.
oh, also, wasn't there like Shin Megami Tensei 3 releasing?
That released in the that released already. I forget if it was 3. I know by
I thought
like
it was
its
coming
name
in
Nocturne.
a Nintendo Direct though. Like it was
Uh
revealed in the Nintendo Direct.
yeah, it was revealed along with SMT5. They kind of like went all out. It was like it was during the direct drought and they
Mm-hmm.
were like, "Hey guys, we're going to announce it a direct." And then like the first half of it was absolute ass and then the final two things they concluded with were SM or Nocturne remake and SMT5.
Yeah.
And that got people pretty excited.
Yeah, I don't think Shin Megami Tensei 3 released.
It's released in Japan.
Oh. Well, cuz Shin Megami Tensei 5 is releasing this year.
It should
So,
be,
yeah.
I mean,
So,
it was pushed back a lot because of Persona, but that gets me really salty, and I don't want to go down that route.
mhm.
But
But if it's releasing this year and it's going to be a 50-minute long direct, I feel like there's going to be room for it in there.
oh, definitely, especially if it's coming in the first half of 2021.
Yeah,
Like we could,
if it's not, I feel like we're gonna get something E3 related, since E3 is back, I guess.
is it back? Are they doing it this year?
Yeah, they're doing like a virtual event.
All right, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Cool.
But I don't know. I feel like Shin Megami Tensei 5 would be really cool, and I feel like we get a month release window for it as well. If they were to talk about it, I feel like if they were to talk about it, they would give us some kind of release window,
Like,
like a month.
do you mean like season wise or like month wise?
I feel like I don't know if it's coming in the first half, we may get a hard set date. So I'm not really sure on that. Maybe if it is revealed in the direct, I will put my money on a hard release date. Um, just because they don't have, if it's coming in the first half, they don't have a lot of time to really talk about it much more than the direct and maybe like a bunch of trailers coming out for it.
Yeah, and then here's the big one. The big Atlas question. The big, thick Atlas question.
Persona 5 on
Will
Switch.
we see Persona coming to Switch?
No. Fuck no.
I doubt it. Do
No.
we all want it? Yeah.
Yes.
Is it gonna
If
happen?
if well,
Probably not.
if it, I would honestly be surprised if it did and didn't happen, cuz like people want Persona 5 on Switch. Like porting the Persona games to Switch can do nothing but help Atlas both reach out to a broader audience, cuz like PlayStation 4 is more like hardcore stuff and more mature than the family friendly kind of console being the Switch. Um,
Yeah,
so I feel like I I feel it could just do nothing but help them because it just do nothing but sell a lot. Everyone wants
it
Persona
would
on the
sell
Switch, so
so
it'd
much.
be it wouldn't kill Atlas to do it. It'd cost them a little bit of money, sure, but it
It
would do
costs so
nothing but help them in the long run. So,
exactly like they make like they've already made like what
hmm
a few million off of Persona 5 just like as a whole like entirely a few million 100 million thousand
yeah,
million is that no maybe
I don't see how it could do nothing but help them. So I feel like it's likely, but it's Atlas, so we never know. I feel like there might be some Sonic news for the 30th anniversary.
didn't they say they were working on something but they're taking their time with it to get it
The last
good.
the last bit of Sonic game news we had is saying we're working on it. Back in 2019. 2019 is when we last heard about it at South by Southwest. They're just like, yeah, we're working on it, and that's it.
It
We have no other
exists.
info. The Sonic drought actually ended with fucking the, the Sonic drought ended with anything but Sega because like the Sonic movie 2 got revealed and a bunch of other stuff like that. But hopefully there might, I feel like there's a good chance that there might be some Sonic news. I don't know what it will be, um, but it's a very good chance. Ooh, Zelda collections. That's likely. That's also
That
extremely likely. Likely.
I would. Okay, I'm gonna be real. I'd be kind of pissed off because I just bought Ocarina of Time
Mm,
on my 3DS, 2DS, 3DS.
yeah.
But I would still like to see it come to Switch. Like I'd probably buy it again if I'm being
I'd
honest. Which
pre-order
makes
that.
me
I'd pre-order
sound
like the deluxe edition if they had one.
which
No,
makes me
I
like a
feel like
Nintendo drone.
yeah.
I'm not, but it's just a game I want to experience, honestly.
Oh yeah. I feel like what they're gonna do is have a 3 pack set, kind of like what they did with 3D World. They will have a collection with like Wind Waker. I feel like they're gonna have a duo pack with maybe like ports of the Wii U versions of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, and then they'll have like I don't know. It's hard to say because it seems too money grubbing, but it's Nintendo, so we never know. I feel like I feel like they're gonna do full on remakes of Ocarina of Time.
Do you think
Like
it'd be in its own engine, or do you think it'd be sharing the Breath of the Wild
Breath of the
engine?
Wild, they don't want to spend too much time on that because it'd take way too
Uh,
much time.
if they're in the Breath of the Wild engine, I might just coom.
Yeah. Oh man,
Especially if
it's
they continue the cell shaded. I believe it's
hmm
cell shaded.
if
Uh,
they went with that, the amount of because like I posted on Twitter something game breaking is gonna come in that direct tomorrow. I can just feel it in my wiener right now. Something game break something that's gonna break the internet is gonna come out, whether it be the Smash character or a new game. Something is gonna break the internet, and I have a kind of a strong feeling that it's gonna be a remake of Ocarina of Time. Because do you like Ocarina of Time was already a huge deal, when it came out, But if we're talking about
Isn't it like
full-on remake with the music,
that's
with
going
the
to be
with the engine, or not the engine, but like with the graphics, with the the story getting upscaled cutscenes, like with voice acting. Oh, that would be the most legendary thing. I can like already see my reaction from it tomorrow when when the shit is revealed. If it is revealed, I can just imagine how much people are gonna freak out over it. It'll be so legendary. But
uh
who knows? Anything can happen.
to like give a summary of what I want to expect from tomorrow's direct. I want Zelda information. I full-heartedly believe we're going to get a Fire Emblem review tomorrow. No matter what, I 100% believe it's going to
I
happen.
feel like there's gonna be something Xenoblade related, whether that be an export or what.
Isn't there a Twitter account that tweets out every time something Xenoblade related is going to be in a direct and has never once been wrong?
I have no clue. I would not know. But there's this guy on Reddit who rotates a picture of their character for like 270 some weeks or something like that until X2 news is. I don't know. I feel like there has to be. There just has to be fucking Xenoblade X on Switch, just to like complete the Trinity. Because now it just feels weird because there's Xenoblade 1 and 2. Unless they like want to forget about
Honestly,
X, they have to put it on there.
well, I wouldn't, okay, I don't think they want to forget about X because wasn't the main character of X put into Xenoblade 2?
The main character was a creative character.
Okay, not the created character, you know, the
Elma,
Wham.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was put in there, so it's clear that they didn't forget about it. And it's
They know
pretty
about
clear
it.
that they know people want it. So, I mean,
It's just gonna come down to if they're gonna do it or not.
yeah. Yeah, they
I
probably
think they
will.
make money.
Yeah, it could just only make them more money because now people are looking at Xenoblade a whole lot. So it just makes sense that more Xenoblade shit would come out.
If we don't see a Xenoblade, if we don't see a Xenoblade export, do you think it's possible to see Xenoblade 3 reveal?
Oof, maybe. I don't think that I don't think it's time actually.
Or
I
like
don't
a
think it's time.
teaser, like saying like, "Hey, we're working on this."
Teaser, possibly. A teaser, I believe so, because I feel like it'd get revealed more towards the end of the Switch, because they revealed and released Xenoblade 2 within the first year. So I don't know. It's really hard to say on that because you never know. Because they could just use the Xenoblade engine they already have to make a fantastic game, and they came out with. I feel like it might be around 3 years until we get a new Xenoblade anything.
That's entirely fair as well. At least they take their time, you
Yeah.
know, unlike another Nintendo company.
I feel like
Not.
something with next level games could be revealed, considering that Nintendo just bought them.
Oh yeah, that's true. We can see Shantae. They next level games make Shantae, right?
I think so. They also make Luigi's Mansion. Can't remember what else they
Wait,
make.
do you think the Smash reveal could be Shantae?
Maybe. I don't know. They
Because
they
there's that
they
really dumb rule where people are like, oh, so they're been revealed as like an assist trophy or whatever, so they can't be in Smash. Like, okay, no, I don't think Sakurai has ever stated that.
yeah,
Just because it hasn't
no.
happened yet doesn't mean it can't happen.
It's a fan made rule. Yeah, no. I feel like the next Smash reveal is gonna be pretty big no matter what it is. But I don't know. It's all up in the air until it actually happens tomorrow, which is really scary because we've gotten pretty much nothing 2021 wise for Nintendo. And
We have
that's all
all we
those
know
worries are
is
going to
that
be put
Breath
to
of the
rest.
Wild.
All those worries tomorrow are going to be put to rest I feel like Metroid Prime 4 could get something.
Oh man, that might be something.
Maybe. Who knows? It'll all be there in tomorrow's direct.
I will have to. Whew, I'll have to wake up. What time is it? What time is the direct
It
tomorrow?
starts tomorrow at like 4, so
4 o'clock at
yeah.
night? Oh my.
Thank God school got
That's
canceled. Yeah.
that's something. I was not expecting it to be
Yeah,
that
because
late.
it's normally like early in the morning.
Yeah, typically you have to like set an alarm to wake up for it.
Yeah. Hmm. I don't know. It'll be interesting. It'll be a thing to behold because it's been over 500 days since we've had a direct.
Got a proper direct?
Yeah, with a proper direct, I mean, excuse me. But yeah, it'll definitely be something to behold because it'll be a big return for Nintendo because everyone thought that the directs were done. They just thought,
Didn't they kind of say that the directs were done?
no, that's what everyone thought. It's kind of like that unspoken rule because they went so long without one and they kept doing. I think it's when the mini directs got announced that they'd be doing it for the rest of the year is when people were like, oh, I guess the regular directs are done. And kind of when like Paper Mario and like Pikmin 3 were just kind of dropped out of the blue. But now that we're getting a direct, I feel it's genuinely because of COVID that screwed everything up, or Nintendo just wanted to experiment with
Oh,
something.
wait. Here's the, here it is. We feel Nintendo Directs are an incredibly ineffective, or incredibly effective way to present information. Times change, and so does the effective way to promote products.
Mm,
So there's a chance that a new, better way to present this information comes out. That's what I think that's the quote people use when they're like, yeah, Nintendo Directs are canceled.
yeah, that's definitely. And it was just kind of through fan speculation as it just kind of fizzled out. It just kind of went out of there. But I mean, hey, I'm glad. I think I could say for everyone that we're all glad that it's coming back because Nintendo Directs just became a fucking event, dude. They just became a huge
There
event.
is something. Well, there's something to like get with your friends. Okay, well, don't get with your friends right now because,
Yeah,
well, like on account of the thing. But,
the thing.
but yeah. But you know, like get together with your friends, make like some
Mhm.
foods, like fucking dip,
Yeah, some
you know,
some
all that good
7-layer dip.
stuff.
I feel like it mainly
Yeah.
became an event whenever just Etika would just make these huge
Oh yeah, that's
epic
true.
reactions. I feel like that's when it because like Nintendo Directs were big, but like it was always an event whenever Etika would do one.
That's because Etika was a Chad.
Etika was just amazing.
Okay. Back on topic.
That's
Is that it? Is that
ripping.
everything
I
I
feel
could've
like that
done?
is it. I don't feel like there's much else to like touch on that we haven't touched on. Because we
Kid
touched on a
Icarus.
lot. Kid Icarus, no. I don't feel like there's gonna be another Kid Icarus game because that's specifically Sakurai.
Yeah.
Sakurai would have to work on it, and we all know he's too busy with everything else, dealing with the pieces of shit on Twitter, but
With Smash Bros.
with the Super Smash Flash 2.
We're gonna get Gatekeeper announced for Smash.
I cannot wait. That's legendary.
We might get, okay, it might not be a Fire Emblem 4 remake, it might be a the Wii Games remakes, the Tellius remakes,
Mm,
and with the longer wait time, they could combine those into one game, which would be kind of interesting to see.
yeah.
Oh boy.
Whatever comes in the direct tomorrow, I'm ready. I'm so ready.
Pretty hyped, to be honest.
Yeah. Closing statements?
Finally, we have a direct, and I no longer want to die.
Yes, that's always a good thing. That's always a great thing. It
Nintendo
feels
has
just way overdue, honestly.
yeah, it's
But
not time. Like that's all I can say.
yeah, I don't know what's I don't know what was going on with Nintendo's thick, ginormous brain, but like it's time. It's Nintendo's time is here because like 2020 wasn't the best year for Nintendo, but I feel like now they're getting back on their feet with getting used to the virus and all that.
Yeah, that's definitely probably part of it.
But yeah, cannot wait for the direct. It's
It'll
definitely something to behold, as I said stated earlier.
it'll be fun.
It'll be very much fun.
And yeah, that's it. That's all I had to say.
But yeah, have a good night, everyone.